Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. First off, I'd like to start with an apology. Haven't streamed over the last, 2 days, after my internet disconnected on Monday. On Tuesday, it was largely because I was having internet issues, but I haven't been sleeping well lately, and I've just, in general, been feeling really bad. On Friday, I was sick last week, so that's why we didn't stream then. But, yeah, so I haven't been sleeping well and all that jazz, so I just slept through my alarms, pretty much both on Tuesday and on Wednesday. I got up for a couple of minutes on Tuesday and my internet was off, so I checked on it every 30 minutes or so, and it was 3 hours into stream is when it came back on, so we just didn't stream that day. But yeah, today might be a fairly short stream. I have not slept at all since yesterday, so just keep in mind, I'm pretty tired, but I've been meaning to stream for you guys, and I'm really sorry about, missing the last 2 days. So we will go ahead and hop back into our regularly scheduled Banner Saga. Hopefully we'll finish Banner Saga 2 today. I don't think we will. I think it's fairly longer than Banner Saga 1. But we will try our best to finish it today. Alright, let's go ahead and just resume. A couple of things that you guys missed since we, had that internet disconnect error. Ooh, sorry, I've got a little bit of glare going on. Ooh. The Valka, somehow could talk to a dredge for some reason. Which is interesting. We brought the dredge along with us. But yeah, the Valka could talk to the dredge, and seems like she had been talking to dredge in the past. So yeah, that's where that's at. Alright. Let me go ahead and get this all set up. The Valka stops to weave patterns with her spear. Moments later, she looks even more confused. I cannot determine which path we take now. Valka gets into her face. I'm usually the nice one, Valka. But with those things down here, I'm past nice. You let us down here, get us out. A low rumble comes from the cart. The stone singer is saying something. This stone song has shown him the way. We'll soon be in our world again. A strange phrase, but there is nothing to do but follow her lead again. The smell of fresh air alerts the entire caravan to the cave exit ahead. You went too far in bringing that thing with us, Bulwark, a raven shouts. We kill dredge when we see them, not nurse them back to health. We're done with your bloody company. A good number of fighters and even clansmen from Bindal run for the exit without looking back. Volka says nothing, but her silence says everything. Yeah, whatever. Everyone continues moving forward, the fear of the warped, twisted creatures fresh in their mind. You notice something strange about the light coming from the exit. It's not pure daylight. Keep going, the Valka shouts to everyone, then looks at you. Who knows what to expect north of the Wormscale Mountains now?
What in the depths am I looking at, Valka?
I don't know. Oh man, it's gonna take forever to reach Arborong on our current path.
Looks like everyone's almost ready to move out,
Ivor says, walking away.
We're about as patched up as we can expect to be out here. If you have any other business to handle before we leave, now's the time.
He tosses aside a whittled sack.
And I doubt we'll get out of here without talking to that old man again. I think his name's Joser. Seems he's the temporary leader since their governor was killed.
So that's it? You're just gonna leave us to fend for ourselves? You know we're heading to Arborong. I've been very clear about that. But what if those dredge returns? Or those free-lidden horseborn?
I'm not sure about the horseborn, but you can count on more dredge.
But why? Why are they after Lundar? I don't really know. You mean they've been hounding you this whole way and you don't know what they want?
What have they ever wanted? To take our land and kill our people? I'm not so sure about that, Hakon.
Why would they bring their women and children this time? It keeps them from having to go back wherever they came from for the spoils. They kill us and move right in.
They destroyed all the buildings they've come to, so that's not it.
They're starving and desperate. Whatever the dredge fought for before, this is a different war.
Hakon grumbles, but says nothing.
Joser fidgets. Does that mean you'll take us with you? You think about what he's asking. Are you ready to sew your banner and tawse?
Wait a minute, girl. You may have charged a few other towns into that banner, but this is Lunda.
Fine. Stay here. We're leaving.
Well, hold on. Have you never heard of haggling? Fine. We'll sew it to yours.
Great. Then it's settled.
Joser, what can you tell us about the old wood?
Is that where you're headed?
With this many?
When he sees you nod, his lips purse and move from side to side.
Well, strange things happen in that place. It's a place where people go missing or come back happier than ever.
Is it dangerous?
You charged into a town under attack by horseborn and dredge. I'm not sure what you consider dangerous. I guess that means we'll find out.
You agree and call for everyone to move out. Let's take a look at our heroes real quick, because it's been a few days since I played this. We got 24 renown. Is that enough to promote? It is. Who would we want to promote? Let's pretty much maxed in everything except for exertion. Just got a nice bonus critical chance. That's not what I wanted. There we go. None of that is useful. Defy would be pretty nice. You don't really need willpower. I understand the bonus hit chance. I know there's a deflect chance that the enemy's armor is higher, but we should be whittling them down before you even need to do that. Avoiding a strength attack might be nice, but we would need 2 levels in order to do that on a lot. 15% chance to avoid an armor attack would be pretty nice. And the armor regen, I don't know, it's only a 30% chance to regen an armor per turn. We will see what we need in the next battle. Let's talk to the Horseborn. Which Horseborn is this? Roic. Roic looks nervous as you approach. How did you attack? Oh, I accidentally hit the second option. He doesn't seem to understand your... I think the second option was if you're going to join us, you have to follow our orders. He doesn't seem to understand your words, but your tone makes him step back a pace. You are not in trouble, but we are a herd. Alet is our leader. Odlef points to you and speaks slowly. We follow orders from leader. You follow orders from leader. You cannot be sure how much Roic understands, but his jaw clenches and he stands straighter. He snorts and kicks up dirt with a hoof. He doesn't seem to like that, does he? No, but he'll learn to appreciate it. Why did you attack the other Horseborn? His eyes dart around, and he repeats your words silently, slowly, before preparing his response. Other, like me, wrong, friend, no. You look at Oddlift to see if she understands, but she only shakes her head a bit. Fight, friend, no. Other, wrong. You fought them because they're not our friends? Roic squints while studying Oddlift's mouth moving. Friend, no. You choose your words carefully, remembering to talk slowly. I want to know about you and Deirdre. Deirdre? He whips his tail and stands taller, prouder. Deirdre, mate. Me, hers, mine. When food much, again, strong, young, for Deirdre and me. Oddlift looks at you with arched eyebrows. A confident man wanting to provide for a family. There's something attractive about that. You smile and shrug before looking back at Roic. You choose your words carefully, remembering to talk slowly. I'm glad I had a chance to talk to you. Roic simply stares at you. Everyone feels awkward at the inability to communicate, so you smile at him. Thank you. Thank. He taps a hoof to the ground a few times before trotting off. My best guess is there are different herds like our clans, but they don't really get along. Maybe this herd attacking Londra was just a particular enemy. Maybe. She smiles at you and leaves you to your confusion. Alright, let's just leave. Leave. Leave! We've got 18 days worth of supplies. It's pretty decent. Scouts report subtle movements around you. We're being followed. Studied, maybe, she says. Can't tell how many. It's like they disappear if you look directly at them. Grab some fighters to join you in a patrol. You decide to take the offensive and gather some fighters. As the caravan continues forward, your small groups make several laps, checking rock outcroppings and clumps of trees. While you find nothing, you cannot shake the feeling that the scout is right. Whispers from the clansmen grow in volume with every step towards the colorfully daunting old wood. Nothing but game trails into this place, Ivor says. For this many people? I don't like it. He looks agitated, nervous. Glancing around, you notice the other Varl, and even the Horseborn, acting similarly. Tight places like this don't sit well with us, he says, watching you. No room to stand or swing, just another place I don't belong. Ivor's growing concern, growling works too, with feeling useless is somewhat puzzling, but you keep it to yourself. For all its majesty and storied past filled with the legendary hunts, the dense foliage and the spore-filled air of the old woods feels eerie. We are down to good morale, right? Yeah. It's those cragsmen! A scout cries out. That's who's tracking us! The woman is limping, a rough-hewn arrow jutting from her leg. Horns blow from front and back of caravan. 2 attacks at once. Hakon Shieldmaster, Mogir, overhears this and says, Wolves of the north hunt like us. You just pull in and protect all sides until they make a mistake. Then you make it costly for them. He shrugs. You move a bit slower, though. You decide what to do. We could slow down and tighten the caravan ranks, focus on the attackers in front of us, focus on the attackers behind us, or send fighters to both ends and repel the attacks. It's probably best to slow down and tighten the ranks. If we focus on one side, there's going to be heavy casualties on the other. If we send fighters to both ends, we'll get too spread out and, bad things happen. So we'll go ahead and slow down and tighten the ranks.
It's a game of patience now, the Varl says. If they stick with us, they'll expose themselves and what they hit them hard.
I wonder if that actually has an effect on the traveling speed of the caravan.
It might.
They might have thought that far ahead. There's a city in here? What? The caravan comes to a halt. In front of you stands a single cragsman.
We've watched you. You figured that, right?
He says. Every clansman is wide-eyed and looking around for an attack.
Well done, the cragsman says. You listen to your scouts and know how to defend yourself.
He claps a few times.
A good number of fighters are with me. We'd like to join you, right? Wherever you're going, better than returning home for us.
You're welcome to join, but there better be no trouble.
We're a rough crowd, right? But we'll keep our distance,
he says before whistling. Cragsmen appear all around you, carrying food and weapons. They nod to you as they fall in line.
Sweet, 100 fighters.
That puts me a little bit over the balance of clansmen and fighters I want, but nothing to be done about that. A sudden rumble underfoot is strong enough to make you grab the side of the cart for balance. After it ends, you notice a young girl crying when her brother puts an arm around her. That's just the way it is around here, he says. Nothing to cry about. Audlif looks concerned. I'm not sure if that's the right attitude or not, she says. It keeps them from worrying all the time, but it keeps them from being cautious too.
What's the point in caution? Ivor says. Look around. If it's that massive serpent causing these quakes, it could be an arrow's range away, and we'd never know it for all these trees.
His words do little to quash the acrid dread in your gut. The faint smell of smoke goes unnoticed by many except you and a few others, including the horseborn.
It's coming from the south, Ivor says. Eddingbecker, if the map is right. It'll take us some time to get there.
Roic and Deirdre are unleashing strings of angry sounds and pointing to hoof prints leading south through the woods. Clansmen watch them with concern. You consider what to do. What are the horseborn doing? We can either help, just move on. Let's see if we can help. While she doesn't understand your words, your movement toward the village prompts Deirdre to move forward quickly. Only Roic is able to slow her and keep her near the caravan. Your arrival through the smoke is unexpected by the hoofed pillagers. Some unite to hold you off, while others, smeared in blue war paint, flee into the surrounding woods. Are they required? Ugh, they're required. Gross. He is not the ranged guy. Is she the ranged one? She's the ranged one. Yoink. Alright, both of these guys have the same abilities, I believe. We can promote him for 13. Can't promote him or her. Can upgrade his strength. That could be useful. Upgrade his armor break. That could be even more useful. What's her armor break? Like 2? Go ahead and grab Mule Kick. Level up his armor some. We're going to grab this knockback and put it on him. Protects from death. 35% dodge strength. What item does Ivor have on him at the moment? It's the regenerate 1 armor per turn. 1 arm, plus 3 strength, and plus 3 break. We don't want to switch out any of those. None of these guys are high enough level. Alright. All of the horseborn are required. That's sad. They got great movement, but not great damage. Alright, so that big chungus is biggest threat there. 8, 8, and 9. 21. Cool. We should be able to burn a willpower and just kill this guy. Alright, Ganolf is next. He can't reach anybody this turn. It's not worth wasting the willpower on it, so we'll just go ahead and end the turn there. Hakon's got Tempest now, so he should be able to kill both of these guys. Ugh, reinforcements. Always the reinforcements. Alright. Let's break some of the armor on him. And retreat. What's your ability? Trample. What's the range on his trample? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? Alright, let's move 3 here. Trample there. Knock him down some. And then have him retreat. This girl goes next. She broke armor on him. What's your ability? Poison tipped? Ganolf should be able to move up on her next turn. Alright, so she'll move up here. And deal 5 strength damage there. Get her down so she can't deal a whole bunch of damage. He's got a battering ram, right? Yeah. Ganolf's gonna be able to nuke this one. Ow! Fuck off. Go ahead and kill him. Stop focusing on him. Knock some of his armor down. Retreat over here. Stop that! Should be able to trample him. Get him down real low. Retreat back this way. she'll be able to kill this guy. Killed him. Should be the battle? Yep, that's the battle. Sweet. Woohoo, gold brittle. That's a rank 10. Interesting. That didn't go as poorly as I thought it would. With the marauding horseborn defeated, the Varl and the clansmen quickly doused the fires around the village. We can never repay you, the local village leader states, but we will spread word of what you did here today, across the woods and the hills. Thank you. The governor looks at you from a distance and nods once. Ugh, can he die already? Please. Please. Hmm. 3 days worth of supplies or a level up. 2 armor a turn. That's even better. Plus 2 armor, plus 1 strength per rest. Strength resist. Let's grab this. It means we can't throw a level up on one of our guys, but it means that Ivor regenerates more armor per turn, which is what we wanted. That means we can put this on somebody else. Who is this attached to? I don't have any of that guys in my party. Who? Plus 3 to all the talents, plus 1 strength attack, and plus 1 break. That's pretty nice. Ugh, Discord, stop making notifications. Alright, get those guys out of here. I'll let Moyer and Gris. Oh no, is Gris that useful? Would somebody else be more useful? Not really. Yeah, we can't rank up her armor break. All right. Avon. I don't know why that took me so long to think about. We can afford to rest here for a day. You notice the colored specks in the air are especially thick in this area, when the caravan ahead of you suddenly stops. They are watching a man who is staring at the flower and crying. It's just so perfect, he says. I paint and carve rooms, but this flower is what I waited for my whole life. The spectators are now nodding with tears in their eyes. You are not sure what to do. Inspect the flower? You move forward and see that the flower looks more like a plain red and yellow shrub. As you near it, it shakes subtly, putting out a small cloud of spores in the air. You start to see the true beauty of the plant as other clansmen crowd around. The tree behind you reaches down and politely takes your cloak. You smile as a tiny bird teaches you how to count to green. Furs are on the ground and you nuzzle in them to sleep.
Wake up,
Ivor says. He's holding his head and squinting to block out the sunlight. Your head hurts too, along with your body, which is sprawled across the rocks.
We've been robbed, the Varl says, and no one was awake to see who it was.
Sleep flower. Cool. That's super fucked. Moving on, I guess. Ooh, new town. You duck under more branches and suddenly find yourself in the clearing of a proper village. The few people you see tend to scatter as you approach, and only the water and birds make any noise. Finally, a man approaches you in robes so badly torn it borders on embarrassing. His arms are covered in scratches, which are freely bleeding. Uh-oh.
Welcome, friends. We don't get many visitors here, but welcome, welcome.
Is everything all right here?
Yes, everything is fine.
An awkward silence hangs in the air.
Fine, I'll say it. You look like you fought a bear and lost.
Oh, do you normally insult those who offer you a place to rest? He didn't mean to be rude, but your clothes are torn and you are bleeding.
Daily chores. The woods keep us busy and are unforgiving if you're not paying attention. So it was a beast.
Brambles. Ivor gives you a skeptical look, but says nothing. Oh, this forest is cursed, guys. Super cursed. Please, make yourselves at home.
We have food, good food, and strong drink. Enough for everyone.
The man begins walking away. Wait, what's your name? He smiles again.
We have no names here. We simply are.
With that, he shuffles away around a building. We gonna buy some supplies. We gonna rest somewhere else. That's a good item, though. No. We're just gonna buy all the supplies we can. We are not rested here. We moving somewhere else to rest. That place seemed cursed. We will rest here. A day's travel outside of the camp. Rest for 2 days. Ooh, do you have any new trainings for me?
It all comes down to this. Your chance to impress me.
Sven gives you a throaty chuckle.
This is the last session, and it'll take all you've got.
You think about what he's saying.
Yeah, sure. Then we begin.
Nah, that was not a satisfying clap. There we go. Much better. I'm a little sleep deprived, guys. I'm sorry. What are my goals? Do 10 or more strength damage in a single hit. Defeat all enemies. Use the war horn to recover willpower. Use tale worth telling for +5 damage bonus. Can I? Yeah. Let's break some armor there. Oh, big beefy boy. Yikes. Let's go ahead and put up a obstacle there. Okay, what is your ability? Gives +1 strength damage. Let's go ahead and give that to Alat. We'll see if we can get a +5 damage bonus from that. Please? Close enough. Not really, but close as we're gonna get for right now. Let's go ahead and yoink her armor down some. I'm surprised they haven't killed him yet. Go ahead and break some of his armor down. Let's go ahead and mend Hakon here. Alright. You need to go over here. We'll see if we can get the +5 damage bonus on this guy, maybe. Go ahead and do tale worth telling on this guy. Kill him. Get off my bard!
Í dag skal varin heiður ætta vorra.
Please have enough movement to reach him. Well, you're gonna have enough movement now. Well, now I can't get this. We're just... We'll have to just retry that. Because if we can finish this, then we've finished all 5 of his trainings before we even reach Aberrong, which is what I kind of want to do. Just be all fancy about it. You staying back. You're required to complete a challenge, which means you cannot get hurt. Yoink his armor down. Break his armor. Let's go ahead and pop. Oh, come on, really? Fine, pop tail worth telling on him. Oh, yikes. When does Hack-On get to go? Next? Jeez. Took you long enough, bud. Oh, right. Oh, he just resisted a couple. Go ahead and block off this space. And he's stunned. Break that down. Pop some strength damage on that guy. Yikes. How did that not give me a +5 damage bonus? I don't understand this ability. Every 2 strength the enemy has over an ally gives it +1 strength damage. Okay. Move forward. Pop this on him. It's going to be our best option. Hopefully it survives until his turn. It's looking increasingly less likely that he's going to survive until his next turn. Please don't kill him, please don't kill him, please don't kill him. Alright, kill him. That's... No, damn it! Okay, so it's got to be a +5 strength modifier which means he needs to be, for tale worth telling, it's +2 strength for, +1 strength for every 2 strength the enemy has over him. So he's got to be over 10 strength over him in order to be effective, which means either means someone needs to take some damage here. Alright, let's bank on Oddleaf taking damage. No! Attack Oddleaf! God damn you! No! Oddleaf! What's wrong with you? Attack the archer! Thank you! Sweet! That means I just need to kill the rest of them. That's fine. That's easy. Yeah, whatever. And pillage. Yeah, whatever. Sweet. Avon's gonna get a kill here. We got an achievement. We got an achievement. Which means we also got renown. Woo! Got a lot of renown. Lots of renown. Ugh. Cool. I mean, we spent all of it, but got some level ups. I can speak. Man. Peculiarities are no stranger in the old world, but the discovery of a blue-tinged campfire in the distance creates quite a stir among the clansmen. The Varro ignore it completely, but fighters and families alike want a closer look. You consider what to do. Marissa, have you ever seen anything like this? The archer's eyes are wide and they dart around to various branches in the tree. Maybe, she says. Best to move along. You consider what to do. Call everyone back. No telling what, who, or what's out there, you say. Let's stay together and keep moving. By the looks on their faces, you clearly dashed a few dreams, but the clansmen all return. Tch. Go ahead. Hate me. Hate me! It means I'm being a good ruler. The previous strange village has everyone on edge. Frequent backwards glances to see if the caravan is being followed results in a lack of attention to what is ahead. A brief rustle of leaves and the sounds of saplings crackling are the only warnings before bears and their cragsman master attacks. Yoink. We already have our perfect setup. Who goes first? Ivor? Yep, Ivor and then Ganolf. So Ivor, then Ganolf. Hakon move forward, then it's Mogir, Alet, and then Avend. So Avend, go over there. Alet, go over there. Ivor, get your butt over there. Tempest, drop some damage down. Kill him. Hakon, kill her. Mogir, move your slow ass up there. We should be able to get some chain lightning going here. Kill the bear! Oh. Almost killed the bear. Ganolf just killed this archer. Which also kills the bear. Oh no! Not fire! You have Tempest, so go ahead and cast your Tempest. Should kill both of them. Start the pillage spree. Yeah, whatever. Go ahead and arc lightning her. Ah, damn it. Ah, whatever. Ivor, just kill her. Easy battle. Easy. A wounded cragsman pushes himself back against the base of a tree, looking at the looking like a cornered beast as you approach. "We was just trying to feed ourselves," he says. "Bogs are all cracked and drained. Man can't find a new place to live without..." He lunges for you with a crude blade, but Oddleaf pierces him with an arrow, and Ivor finishes him off with a quick swing of his axe. You thank them, and everyone moves on.
Geirraður's godstone is in the shadows ahead. His guidance would be a welcome gift.
So we'll keep going until I'm too sleep deprived to do voices or anything tactically along that nature. Probably another hour or so at the very least. Or until we finish Banner Saga 2. If we finish Banner Saga 2, I'm going to take a nap. But rest assured, we will be back tomorrow. Probably with a co-op stream. In Total War Warhammer 2. I've been really meaning to cover that green skin update. I'm really sorry, guys. I haven't been doing that. But I was sick last time we had a co-op stream on Friday. So, we will eventually get it through. And my co-op streaming partner's back was hurt the week before. So, it's just been a harsh week. I I am going back to work, sounds like on the 15th of June, from what my boss said, texted me today. So I will talk to you guys about the stream schedule the day before I do that. Gives me time to figure it out myself, so. The sight of Gerador's Godstone in the center of the old wood surprises almost everyone. The East Wade Road surely minimized the Godstone's visitors, allowing lichens and ivies to encase it. Still, the surrounding area appears accommodating, except for the rather new and impassable rift on the ground. Just before the stone, and already your clansmen are slowing off their packs? Whatever. Let's clear away some ivy and inspect the stone. Known as the god of wise counsel and direction, Geirröndr is credited with all types of discoveries and good decisions. As you pull away large strands of ivy, Alio reads aloud the tale inscribed. A young man came here 8 times in 8 days, seeking counsel on the matter of a young woman who had pricked his heart. On the 8th of these days, when the young man's voice had become hard with the weight of his unanswered prayers, Geirröndr cried aloud, saying to him, "She is not at my stone, fool boy. She lives where you live, sleeps where you sleep. She cannot love a man who is not there." You think about this story. You discover a small nook in the stone. Inside is a lock of red hair tied with sewn cloth. Brenna's lock. The clansmen go about their rituals with the Godstone and are soon ready to move on. But up ahead, others have decided to make camp. You stay fully on, but look forward to some rest. Rest. Oh. Before you settle down to rest, Avon beckons to you. Have you memorized the basic threads of mending yet? I think so. It's hard to find time to practice, though. Feels like someone always needs something. Are you going to show me more? Part of weaving is knowing what pattern you're looking at to create before you ever begin. Right, so I want to mend a wound like you did with Ivor's arm. The mender smiles. And I want you to use your bow to fire an arrow through a line of enemies. Yeah, but that took me years to... Oh. I get it. We'll start small. I'll show you a pattern so tiny it'll feel like you're doing nothing, but it's the foundation of many great woven spells. Avon's instructions are easy to follow, but tough to repeat accurately more than twice in a row. You're getting it. You just need to relax, and... A violent rumble in the ground silences him. His face grows concerned. Juno! He bolts through the shaking woods, faster than you imagined he could move. Old man Avon! Giant serpent!
Run!
Fuck, does Juno die too?
I've been here before, but not like this. An ancient tongue, I know the language.
How is it you remain alive while inside me?
I'm no longer sure I can die.
Troublesome.
You've been hunting me.
Such arrogance. I consume what parts of this world I can, but your use of power that is rightfully mine is no longer tolerable.
And how can I give it back?
You stole it. You must know how to unsteal it, but would you willingly return what you've taken? Doubtful.
Would you be able to stop what is coming?
You speak of the dark tide? Yes. I will stop it, for I will consume it and everything.
Then the outcome is the same. There must be another way.
Everything shakes violently.
Have I become so pathetic that I cannot even consume you?
Why must you consume me?
I know of no other way. Everything I seek is just behind your thin shell of flesh. Yet something keeps me from it.
And if I kept you from it long enough, would you starve?
Bringing gods back to life would be easier. You must have a weakness.
And so must you. The others with me will find a way to stop you.
The space shudders again. The others? Could they be your end as well?
Well, but you can control them all.
You blink and the serpent catches your hesitation.
Ah, so there is one you cannot control. He would be my salvation, but...
Another shudder.
I feel it too. We are both dying.
No satisfaction in mutual destruction. Impatience has undone me. Frustrating to learn a solution too late. The space shakes horribly one last time.
Vnak, DCM, je call.
The serpent hisses just before a flashing light. A terrible pain rips through you both. The two of you shriek simultaneously and your vision dims.
Who are... What happened? Hush. Juno, you're safe now. I'll always keep you safe. Avon, what did you... How did you do this?
Save your questions. We should get away from here. Killed the giant snake, I guess. That was anticlimactic. And we still got normal morale. We're good. We did not kill Giant Snake. Giant Snake is still very much alive. Several humans and a few Varl wander out of the old wood to rejoin. Almost all look dazed, moving by rote rather than purpose, not much different than you, and a scant few left the caravan. Ivor pulls you aside. Plus 43 clansmen. Sweet! This is the weakest I've ever felt, Alette. We've lost so many.
I feel the same way.
I couldn't do a damn thing to help. You've never seen the Varl like this.
We all scattered like roaches. I don't know if all of the missing ones are dead or just lost.
I couldn't tell if we were chasing that serpent or trying to get away from it.
And the way Avon threw lightning at it.
I've never seen anything like that, and I've lived a long damn time. He must have wounded that thing 100 times before it stopped. Then blasted open its side to save her.
I can't tell if you like what he did or not.
What's me liking it or not have to do with anything? Ah! Shoot! Don't worry about it, guys. It's fine. Just rested my foot on the wrong part of my desk. What's me liking it have or not have anything to do with it? He did what he did because he had to. You and me have been in the same situation before, and probably would do something similar. You both look towards Juno and Avon.
With the little I've learned about swell-breathing, I don't think he's an ordinary mender. And a Valka being swallowed by a giant serpent? And cut out with lightning? Sounds like one of Alio's tales. How did she live through that?
I don't know how any of us... He looks around. I guess not many of us did live through it. The silence that follows becomes an unavoidable presence. How many did we lose? Ooh, yikes! Big yikes. Lots. Fuck. When Juno stands from the cart carrying her clansmen, clansmen recall old prayers and pull their children aside beside them. She takes in their frightened stares with grace, but beckons to Avon to join her away from the caravan. The two menders are given privacy, but out of fear more than respect. Ivor shakes his horned head. I'm not sure where all this is leading, but these clansmen, what's left of them, aren't doing so good.
I'll speak to the bigger families and try to calm them.
While you're doing that, Ivor says, I'll see what I can find out from the Menders.
Find a few family leaders and do your best to assure them that things will calm down.
Waterfalls, smash towns, horseborn, and a giant snake. One father says, You got no clue what's coming. Others shout their agreements, but he calls for them to be quiet. Neither do any of us, and that's the truth. So we stick to your banner.
The others lose the fight in their eyes and nod.
Morale improved.
Sweet! Where are we? Ooh.
Alright, so we're much closer. Arborong's up there. So we're either going to go by the sea or by land. Made it more than halfway there, though. At least this time. Ooh, shoot. We are almost out of supplies. Okay, looks like we're going by
There
sea.
are signs of recent fighting all around Fiskevik. But it might provide a meeting ground for all who scattered when the serpent struck.
Days have passed since Avon pulled Juno from the serpent. Though the Menders are mostly back to their normal selves, the clansmen continue to keep their distance.
I'm worried about all the people we're missing. Scattering like that in the old wood. I feel guilty.
You can't prepare for a giant snake busting up your camp.
But these people depend on me. I gave them my oath we would get them to Arboron.
Then keep going. From the moment you left Skogir, you knew everyone wouldn't make it, but the rest of you can. Besides, what else can you do? You'll stay alive, and as long as you do, these people are going to follow you.
You keep saying you instead of we. Are you trying to tell me something?
The giant Varl sighs. Juno and Avon, they want me to join them.
What? Join them where?
They haven't filled me in on most of the plans, but they said I'm needed and that we're leaving the caravan.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be absolutely kidding me. I'm gonna lose all of my best fighters? Thank you. But seriously? Ivor's like my number one... Ah!
Leaving? All three of you?
All three of us.
Why would you do this to me? Why now? Look at what's left of the caravan.
I've seen who is left. A bunch of humans and Varro who depend on you and Hakon. Not me.
But I never would have made it this far without you.
Then I've done my job.
Look, this isn't easy. But don't make it harder than it has to be. Before you can respond, Juno and Avon arrive. Her hollow appearance catches you off guard.
I ever told you of our plans? What he could? What's this all about? We are no longer good for the caravan. Our presence not only scares the clansmen, but puts them in real danger. Beyond that, the serpent's attack has clarified our need to move quickly, something that we cannot do with all of you. But this caravan needs all three of you. I need you to help get these people to Arboron. That's not entirely true. We've been working on something Juno learned about Garender's Godstone. That's right. Lend me your map.
Confused, you hand your map at to the Valka. She and Avon hold it at the corners while tracing patterns with spear and staff. The map glows faintly, and loose threads from her cloak and his tunic snake through the aged material. The image pulses. It looks alive. What? Oh. Oh. Right. Darkness. All the darkness. What do you want me to do about this, game? Yes, I see the overwhelming amount of darkness.
The gods may be dead, but a few of their secrets remain.
Fuck! My spacebar is really sensitive, and spacebar skips dialogue.
The sky will soon reflect the truth shown here.
Even the chasms opening across the lands are displayed, but your path to Arborong is clear.
Speed will be your ally now. With so few, you should be able to outpace whatever comes your way. Is this all I need? I hear the concern in your voice, but the doubt and fear. But you are more prepared than you know.
Agreed. I've got more faith in your success than our own.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Or me? Avon gives you both a weak smile and shrugs.
Avon's words are true, but we must succeed. All of us. What will assault you in Arborong will require every bit of your wits and strength to survive. And even then, you will perish if we do not succeed. How will I know if you succeed? Well, you'll know because you'll still be alive. You must get to the capital. You must stay alive. No matter what occurs, hold out as long as you can. Hold on until the darkness breaks.
Silence follows her words.
You keep saying darkness, but what is it?
Juno stares at you. You're concerned about this darkness starts to fade until Avon touches her shoulder. The darkness is a mistake. A part of this world never meant for you or us or anyone alive today.
Then why is it here?
Because Avon.
That's enough.
The Valka looks at you, and for a moment, her hard-eyed expression cracks.
We're trying to do what we have to.
You notice her spear moving ever so slightly before your mind moves to other things. Oh, you fucking bitch! Don't mender my mind! Not even sure you're really Juno.
What can I expect in Arborong? I wish I could promise you nothing but safety. But Arborong will be the refuge for so many.
Clans will vie for power the way they always do, even in the face of destruction.
Remember, you are a Sunda Slayer. Your reputation will help you a great deal. That doesn't really put me at ease.
Just use what you've learned on this journey and try to keep the others alive, okay?
I should get the clan ready to head up the coast and west to Arborong.
If you were anyone else, I'd stick around to help. But there's no one better alive suited to take care of these folks. You look at the giant Varl who has been through so much with you.
Till we see each other again, then?
In some form or another, I imagine. The two of you smile. Before I go, I think it's time you became a let again. Your hood might still serve you in a fight, but otherwise pull it down. These people deserve to look their leader in the eye.
Thank you, Ivor. You're probably right. Alette, I'm so proud of you. There are hidden patterns on your bow which will only become clear with practice. Take care. You as well, Avon.
Ivor and Avon find a small fishing skiff. The once clear water of Fiska Bay is turning green and foul as the Varl hauls the vessel towards the receding tide.
I'm sorry for the hardship that has become your life. Though it probably means little to hear it from me. You've done great work in making it this far. Continue to push hard for the capital. With luck, my small force will face and defeat the darkness before it reaches you. I hope our efforts will not be in vain. And I hope luck is with you as well. Please take care of Ivor.
The Valka gives you a small smile before following the other two. You turn to the caravan.
Everyone, on your feet! We are pushing to Oberon!
Can I buy supplies? Please? Please, game? This game is so pretty. So much darkness. They were just on the other side of the Wormscale Mountains, like right here, right? Cool. All right, we're going to take a small bathroom break. I will be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere.
Alright, guys, sorry about that. I am back. We will go ahead and hop back in. Ugh. A ways from the woodcutter camp, where you found rest for the ravens, Folka joins you as you stare into the woods. Come on. Don't tell me you're fine when you're not. You're still having those damn dreams. You growl, feeling less like talking than ever, but knowing the shield maiden won't let it drop.
I keep seeing Dredge in different ways. We're eating together, then they're gone. Once, I was teaching them to fight, and they respected me. It's not me, but it feels like me.
Folka watches you, listening closely.
In the dreams, I feel old, ancient, strong. But then the Dredge disappear, and I feel
What?
sad. Like an emptiness. Loneliness?
Well, I happen to know all about loneliness among company. When you don't laugh, she just shrugs it off. It's just strange that you're feeling kinship towards Dredge. Have you tried talking to that stone singer we picked up?
That would just get the Thane Valka involved.
Zephyr will get involved regardless. If the map's right, we'll hit Old Fort and be at the Valka Tower in Manaha soon. She'll have plenty to say there. And besides, who else knows anything about that darkness about to swallow us?
Let's just finish the job, getting this cart to Manahar.
In other words, you're done talking about your dreams and feelings? You hold up your hand, sensing something amiss. Falcon, you both scan the trees.
There!
You point to an archer losing her arrow and dodge it, roaring a battle cry. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. These guys better be weak. Do I get to deploy my guys? Sweet. Give us your food and your weapons. You're trying to rob us?
They won't live to learn their mistake.
Okay, strength damage -2. Strength damage is 9, so that would be 8, 7. 7. Cool the week. Call the week. Call the week. Call the week. Love berserkers. I think he's having dreams about being Bellower. I'll be honest. This game is really good. It's real good. I'm sure this is also supposed to be like, you know, showing you just how strong the Berserker is. Alright, so strength damage would be 7, so we need to waste 3 willpower on this guy. Call the week. And I don't need to call the week on you. Well, that was easy. Just walk through. Kill, kill, kill. Extra turns galore. Should level up Bulwark some. One of the attackers is trying to hold together a wound across his stomach. He whimpers as you approach.
Who sent you?
You growl. We escaped. They left for Arberung, left us in Gula, prisoners, no food. We were starving. You end his life quickly before returning to camp with Folka. Yeah, well, just happy you guys came at all. Nah, they didn't even have a turn. Nah. I mean, he's got a 20%, 15% chance to crit. So, like, this ability is just ridiculous. As long as he has the willpower and continues to kill targets, Bulwark can continue to use this ability each turn, cutting a swath through the battlefield. The only downside is they have to have pretty low armor in order to be able to do that just over and over and over again. As you can see, since we maxed out our strength value, that was the intended solution to that fight. He's rank 9 now. Bercy, Kumar, Sigbjorn. What? What? Where did she go? I didn't want to take her out. Ugh. There we go. You find the Vol near an empty barrel, staring at the darkness. He would be drunk if there was more mead for him. Comedic timing is hard with the delay, but I try. Yeah. What is it we're doing, Blood Axe? I mean, honestly, what's the plan rattling around in that head of yours?
To get paid, like always.
Yeah? And then what? Look at the sky. This isn't some crone story about stars falling. This is the end of the line.
Maybe so, but none of us knows what that means. Whatever comes next, I want us facing it with plenty of coin to our name.
I guess this is what this life amounts to. Centuries of fighting and hoarding money for the day you die. You're about to walk away when Sigbjorn speaks again, quieter. Have you ever enjoyed any of this?
Maybe a long time ago, but this is all I know.
That's what I thought. Like we just do the same things every day because we don't know any better. We live so long that it's hard to remember when we stopped enjoying what we do. His words make you feel uncomfortable.
Keep these ideas to yourself until we finish this job. Are we clear?
Sigbjorn nods quietly and stares back at the darkness in the sky. Do-do-do-do-do. Valka Zephyr is speaking quietly to Folka when you approach. Not forbidden. Only rare for Valka to have children. So, Nichols was like a son. He was not my child by birth.
Some mother. Killing your cub to save your own fur.
The look that contorts Zephyr's face almost makes you reach for Claw and Fang. I should make you pay for such a thoughtless, callous remark.
Watch yourself, Valka.
No, you watch yourself, Varl. Even the strengths of mountains can be brought down by the wind, and you're no mountain.
I'd love to take bets on which of you would come out on top, but I'm more interested in what happened to Nichols.
The Valka holds your stare until you snort and drop it.
I did the only thing I could do. The thing we never want to do.
The Valka's eyes fill with tears.
I forced a skip in the pattern, which won't mean much to you. Suffice it to say that menders usually repair skips or mistakes in the woven fabric of our world. They cover powerful exposed threads until all is right and the pattern is whole. I did just the opposite.
You stare at her blankly.
By skipping Nichols, I exposed a thread and used that power to end Eyeless's attack. And that cost Nichols his life. Yes. But it is a sacrifice every mender is prepared to make should it be necessary.
How do I know you won't try to skip me when we get to Manahaw?
Because I can't. It's a conscious choice mender is taught to make.
Silence spans a few moments.
A brave kid, then.
The ravens will remember him in the battle chant.
I'm sure he would have liked that. Was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Any idea why Golar would abandon its prisoners?
I've been out of council with the council since I departed for Bindle, but it can't be good. If the prisoners were telling the truth about everyone fleeing to Arboron, King Meinl will have a serious problem to handle. I wonder if that girl, Alette, knows what she's headed for.
They're not our concern. Enough talking. Let's get moving.
Agreed. We need to get this cart to Manahar soon, and we're not far now. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. It's so expensive. Nothing really.
These woodcutters were no slouches in a fight with these prisoners. I've seen weaker men in Warden, and I think this group realizes their idea of staying here is a pretty bad one. You want me to recruit them? I bet we'll need all the fighters we can get.
I've got a suspicion you actually like humans more than any other Varl alive, Spar says, chuckling, until he starts coughing and wheezing for air. It's doing okay. I had a pretty bad sore throat on Friday last week, so that's why I didn't stream. And then Monday, the internet cut out. Tuesday, internet was still out, actually. When I woke up to stream, it was just out. And then Wednesday, I slept through my alarms. And then today, I just didn't sleep at all. So, that's been my week lately. The fighters at the front of the company begin hacking away at Dent Underbrush. We'll be here all day if the rest of you don't grab your axes and start chopping, one of them growls before wincing at a pain in his hands.
As he says, everyone grab an axe.
You berate and threaten anyone not chopping through the dense foliage. The fibrous vines and sticky leaves soon fill the air. Everyone is covered in plant matter. Everyone but Oli, who is standing at a distance, throwing axes at vines ineffectively. Folka's cry of agony is uncommon enough to draw your attention. Others start cringing and yelping too. Knock it! Rrr. Before you can finish shouting, a burning, stinging pain tears through your arms and eyes and nose. I think the plant is poison, Ollie says before taking another drink. He feels around in his pouch and holds out some brown wet leaves. Here, these are count. These counters. These make the poison go away. The pain ripples through you, making you want to vomit. Grab the leaves and eat them. You shove the leaves in your mouth, swallowing quickly.
How long does it take to work, you ask?
I mean, I don't know. Because you just rubbed them on your skin. He hands out leaves to everyone else. A little does a lot, you hear him say. Soon the pain passes, but the entire caravan needs rest. Get your happy asses moving. Yeah, but I like going a little bit over the top. And it gets better with time. I just need to do it for a couple of days. A large group of clansmen from Bindal have stopped, gasped, and whispers among them. A large group of clansmen from Bindal stopped, gasped, and whispers among them. What's the problem now? You ask, breaking into their circle and finding a couple protectively holding a bundled baby. It's a curse, an omen, an old man says. This child's been replaced, changed. Never seen anything like it. You wouldn't know a thing about this, Varl. But they do. He points to a couple and others nod. Few women holding their children tighter. Maybe the darkness did it. Maybe they have dark secrets. It's a sad, hard thing to accept, but either the babe dies or we all suffer fiercely. Show me the kid. Oh. Fuck. I misclicked. I clicked you kill it or I will. No! The parents scream, but your word is the law. The old man pries the baby from the mother as others holding her and her husband. The wailing lasts for what feels like days. You learn the parents stayed behind in their grief. I did not mean to choose the very dark and very abysmal option. Ugh, fine. We'll rest so you guys can get your fucking morale back up. Come on, get!
I always respected Big Lighter the Builder, but if he made those caves we went through, well, I'd have killed him myself.
I just murdered a kid. On accident. I am very sleep deprived, guys. Just saying. Probably gonna end stream a little bit early, and by a little bit early, I mean I'm real tired, so maybe in the next 12 minutes or so. You knaves watch your step around these cairns, Spar says, hacking. Many a foolish pilgrim have given their lives at the base of this frozen cliff, and don't try working one of these stones free either. You'll bring that whole damn thing down on us. He glares at Oli, who pulls his hands away from a stone quickly. The pieces of Byglarger's godstone, put together without mortar or daub, represent the mastery of the god's own skill. In life, he traveled the land, laying the world's cavernous foundations and raising mountains. He was ever regarded by the other gods with a wary respect. For one who knows how to put things together will also know how to take them apart. The sound of snickering draws your attention, and you see kids grabbing the stones from the other cairns to build a new one of their own. Grab a stone and toss it to them, Dad. The stone you pick up is bigger than anything they're using, but they're amazed that you contributed. The kids find a way to support its weight on top of all of the others. All of theirs. Laughing and chasing each other away when it's all finished. An uneasy feeling washes over you, and you scan the Ravens, Clansmen, and the Bellower's cart for any threat. Blood addicts, the Spar says in a tone stripped of all humor. My eyes are too old to trust what I'm seeing down there. You follow his gaze and growl. On the distant fields below is a mass of dredge too numerous to count. Wave of them are pouring over hills, though they don't move like an attacking force. There's a banner among them, Folka says near you, but I can't make out the crest. You wave off her comment and roar a command. Move! Yeah, it could have been a fetch. Could have not been a fetch. I just hit 1 instead of 2 on my keyboard. Oh, I definitely think I killed a kid. This is the bad guy party. Of course they'd have bad guy options like that. Several ravens report a large hole in the ground nearby. There's strange marks all around it, one says. Some look fresh, others look like they've been up there as long as the mountain. Spar looks up. This hole have smooth sides? About as deep as a varl? The men nod and Spar grunts. What's in the hole? We couldn't tell, a scout says. No trees around. Just a deep hole in the ground, about 4 yokes length across. My arms are like chicken skin, just looking at it. Well, let's have a look at it, you craven. No sooner has the words left you than you see Folka look at you. Were you trying to be funny? Craven and Raven? You ignore her and head for the hole. It's, as described, big, deep, surrounded by scrawlings and the surrounding dark rock and disturbing. Toss the scout in to see what he finds. The man yelps as he falls into the hole with a pleasing thud, spits out dirt, swears loudly, and starts looking around. There's not a faint thing down here, he shouts. Just mud, rock, and... He stops and bends down. Everyone leans in, straining to see what he's pulling out of the ground. And more faint mud, he shouts, throwing 2 handfuls at others. Caught off guard, a couple of the other men fall into the pit. The ravens start laughing and calling for a fight, and for a moment the world feels familiar again, unbroken. The company comes upon a small village, the people still hard at work with only an occasional glance skyward to the approaching darkness. Folka sees a man chopping wood as she learned to do a lifetime ago. These people don't know what's coming. They'll figure it out soon enough, you say, and turn to the rest of the caravan. We'll get what we need from this place and rest if necessary. The next few days will be the hardest and the last some of you will ever see. Folka gives you a look and you snort. As you instruct a man to check the cart wheels and yoke straps, you hear someone say, hello again. You turn quickly and see the man, Ditch, quiet as always, but wisely out of your immediate axe reach. What do you want? You ask. Well, just that I was scouting up around this place, you know, and I went up on the hill to watch the dredge. The, banner we saw? It's from Einertoft. Einertoft. You grimace at the town's name, flood your mind with image. A giant bridge, hunted a varl, Ivor in your way, your anger focused just beyond him. Einertoft was sacked, the old war leader Krumer says. You'd better be sure its crap stinks about what you saw, human. Ditch nods quickly, then I'm going after them, Krumer says. It's not a request. Join the Ordvalo, even though it could be suicide. Stick with him, you growl to the other few fighters you allow to join. If he's still as lucky as he claims, we'll grab the others and get back in one piece. Four damage, as opposed to 1 damage. I will take the 4 damage. Sweet, killed it. Six damage. That's a biggin. An invisible biggin now. Go ahead and kill that, please, Sigbjorn. Oh, slingers. God, your break is so bad, man. Yeah, I expected that. Let's go ahead and hit them with one. Another slinger attack. Break some more armor. No, no, no. Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and break 6 there. Go ahead and hit him for 12. Should mean we should be able to cold a weak on him next time it's Bulwark's turn. Man, you are just trash, aren't you? Yep. Nope, can't hit Jack. Cool. You have Tempest, right? Cool. Yoink! Man, I really need to get Bulwark out of there. Nope. Too late. Poke him to death. Aww. So close. Yoink. Sweet. Double crit. Whew. Oh, yeah. Bulwark got injured. Could be worse. The mangled appearance of a Varl stands in front of you long enough to shout, "You want to stare at me or get on top of this feigned mess?" He and the other Varl fighters lope past you with all the strength they have left, knocking away any dredge that gets too close. Once back in the village, the deep tones of the scarred Varl utter curses you've never heard before. Then he sees you. "You the feigned leader of these pathetic humans?" the shield banger asks you. "These humans are the ravens, you say." And I'm Bulwark. Who are you, and why do you look like you were spit out by a cold bear? The Varl stares at you, and then cracks what might be a smile beneath all the facial wounds. "Vassal, former commander of what was Einertoft," he says. "You might recognize this one beside me." You glance at the Varl, one with barely any horns or beard. "Kvig, you ask? What in the depths?" Fig is the
youngest Varl, the last one made. We're all that's left of those who fled Grofheim and stood against Bellower at Einertoft, Fasolt says. Kvig, run, get us some damn drinks and some meat. Bulwark and I need to talk. I always figured the Ravens were a myth. A Varl always being around so many humans doesn't make any sense. I need fighters, and there's a lot more humans to choose from these days. Scowl leaves Fasolt's face for the first time, a distant look in his eyes. I'm alive by luck alone. No skill with weapon or desire to kill could have seen me through that. Einertoft was a massacre. Fasolt grows quiet. What happened back there? More death than I've ever seen in all of my centuries combined. Bellower led an incredible force against us with such precision. He moved his hordes of fighters around like his own arms and legs. And if we feigned cut one off, he just grew another. Why do you feel proud? Why didn't more of you flee? Jornder, he decided to make a stand. I was left for dead. Woke up to actual ravens pecking on my face. Damn near got my eyes. Fasolt grows quiet. How did you make it through those fields of dredge? This stuff behind us? Feign easy. Those aren't all dredge warriors. They might all be armed, but they're mostly families. Most won't bother you if you leave them alone. Since when have dredge ever left us alone? Oh, they'll still kill you if you stick your ass in the ground for too long. But I'm telling you what I've feigned seen. Most of these stone bastards seem to be running scared. Most. Seems to be a number of them hunting something or someone, though. Fasolt grows quiet. Stick with us and you'll get some revenge. What makes you think I'm interested in anything like that? He holds your stare for a moment before laughing an unexpected, cruel laugh. The truth is, I killed more than 100 of these slags a day and not be fulfilled. There's more dredge than rats, and after Grofheim and Einertoft, well, we, the Varl, are done. Fasolt grows quiet. The Battle of Borsgard was a bloodbath too. Oh? What happened? The Ravens were called in to keep people from rioting. Trying to get those people to leave was useless. Then Bellower showed up with an army. A human took him down. A human? The immortal Bellower's dead? His question makes you tense, though you're unclear why. Wait, which human? A hunter named Rook shot the sunder with some sort of Volca arrow. The Varl's demeanor changes. He's growling. Is Rook still alive? No. Bellower killed him before falling. His daughter is leading their group to Arborung now. Why? Because I've come all this way with a feigned message for her father from our father king. But she'll do. Fasolt's eyes, accented by torn skin, look deadly. If you're heading west, I'll stay with you to the old ford. He have more question, but decided to leave the Varl to his brooding thoughts. Alright, guys, unfortunately, I'm about to call it, a day. I'm gonna try to get a break for like an hour, take a nap, hopefully. So hopefully I'll be back in about an hour, and we can finish out some time of streaming. But I'm not gonna be able to promise anything. I'll probably sleep through an alarm or something. But I'll try to be my best to be back in about an hour, guys. Really sorry, but I'm falling asleep. So we will be back, hopefully soon. So hopefully I'll see you guys in about an hour. If not, I will see you tomorrow. Whether that's a co-op stream or more Banner Saga is yet to be decided. But I will hit you guys up with knowledge of that in the morning. So, all right, we will be back hopefully in an hour. If not, I'm really sorry, guys, but man, I need sleep. I'm sitting here dying.